In the heart of Southeast Asia, a rumble stirs, a tectonic shift in the economic landscape. Two titans, Indonesia and the Philippines, stand toe-to-toe, their eyes locked in an unbelievable showdown for regional dominance. This isn't a battle of steel and blood, but one of innovation, infrastructure, and sheer grit. It's a race to the top, a scramble for economic supremacy that promises to rewrite the very story of Southeast Asia. Imagine megacities rising from the emerald jungles, ports teeming with container ships, and tech hubs buzzing with the next billion-dollar idea. This is the future these nations chase, a future where palm trees sway not just in postcard-perfect beaches, but alongside gleaming skyscrapers and hyper-connected communities. Yet the path is treacherous, paved with challenges and laced with the constant whisper of doubt. Can Indonesia, with its vast natural resources and burgeoning population, leverage its scale to pull ahead? Or will the Philippines, nimble and tech-savvy, outmaneuver its giant neighbor with agility and a hunger for reinvention? This is what we'll explore in today's video. The economic growth in Indonesia has been notably impressive, with a significant increase in the nation's gross domestic product over the past decade. This expansion has garnered international attention, positioning Indonesia as a prominent player in the global arena. The abundant natural resources, including coal, natural gas, palm oil, and minerals, play a pivotal role in the nation's rapid rise, transforming it into a valuable resource hub. By effectively utilizing these resources, Indonesia has not only spurred economic expansion, but has also attracted international investments, providing employment opportunities for its people. The strategic geographic location of Indonesia further contributes to its economic evolution, serving as a gateway to the extensive markets of Southeast Asia. Situated at the intersection of crucial international trade routes, Indonesia has solidified its position as a regional center for trade, industry, and logistics, thereby accelerating its economic development. The Indonesian government has undertaken bold economic initiatives to create a favorable environment for investors, encompassing policies such as deregulation, tax incentives, and infrastructure development. These proactive measures have successfully attracted a substantial amount of foreign direct investment, enabling the nation to modernize its infrastructure, enhance productivity, and foster innovation. Indonesia has also witnessed a notable surge in domestic spending, driven by the expansion of the country's middle class and urbanization. With a population exceeding 273 million, Indonesia stands as a vast consumer market with tremendous potential. The demand for goods and services has grown significantly due to evolving lifestyles and increased wages, resulting in a substantial boost to the economy. Moreover, Indonesia has placed a high priority on developing human capital by investing in training programs for skills and education through Indo-Asia. This has led to the cultivation of a skilled labor force capable of driving innovation and productivity improvements across various industries. By equipping its workforce with the necessary knowledge and skills, Indonesia has created a conducive environment for both domestic and foreign economic development. Shifting our focus to the Philippines, it's evident that the country is not resting on its laurels. The Philippines' economic success can be attributed to strong fundamentals, including prudent macroeconomic policies, political stability, and a competent labor force. These factors have laid a robust foundation for sustained long-term growth, fostering investor confidence and a favorable business climate. The thriving services industry in the Philippines, particularly information technology-enabled services, plays a pivotal role in the country's economic recovery. These sectors have attracted significant foreign investment, generating employment opportunities for the Filipino workforce and contributing to exceptional GDP growth. Recognizing the importance of infrastructure in driving economic growth, the Philippines has embarked on an extensive infrastructure development program under the Build, Build, Build plan. Substantial funds have been allocated to upgrade transportation networks, modernize airports and seaports, and enhance connectivity across the archipelago. These infrastructure enhancements have not only spurred economic growth, but have also created jobs and elevated the nation's standing as an attractive investment destination. On top of that, robust domestic demand and increasing investments have played a pivotal role in the economic recovery of the Philippines. The burgeoning middle class, rising disposable incomes, and a thriving consumer market have driven demand for products and services. Both domestic and foreign investments have flowed into key sectors such as manufacturing, tourism, and real estate, contributing to the overall growth of the nation's economy. As engines of economic progress, the Philippines has actively fostered innovation and entrepreneurship. Government initiatives and programs have been implemented to support businesses, encourage technological development, and cultivate an innovative culture. This emphasis on innovation has fueled the economic revival, particularly in booming industries like fintech, e-commerce, and technology-enabled services. Actively participating in international trade and maintaining long-standing diplomatic relations, the Philippines has formed strategic alliances and engaged in free trade agreements. These efforts have not only increased export potential, but have also opened new markets, enhancing the nation's competitiveness on a global scale. Diversifying economic activity and reducing reliance on a single market, the Philippines has expanded its trading networks. Now, let's compare key sectors in Indonesia and the Philippines. Both countries heavily rely on manufacturing, driven by ample natural resources, a growing consumer market, and an inviting investment environment. Indonesia's manufacturing industry, witnessing impressive growth, has seen prosperity in sectors such as automotive, textiles, and electronics, attracting foreign direct investments and creating employment opportunities. On the other hand, the Philippines, specializing in electronics, semiconductors, and shipbuilding, has positioned itself as a global manufacturing hub. The country's industrial sector has advanced due to its advantageous location, competent workforce, and robust government support, attracting multinational corporations. Another crucial industry with excellent potential for economic growth and job opportunities in both Indonesia and the Philippines is tourism. Indonesia, with its rich cultural heritage and scenic attractions, has become a popular travel destination. The country has invested in infrastructure development and marketing initiatives to attract more foreign tourists. Similarly, the Philippines, renowned for its pristine beaches, lively festivals, and welcoming people, has observed a rise in tourist numbers. On the flip side, Indonesia has witnessed a flourishing startup ecosystem with significant economic contributions from e-commerce, finance, and ride-hailing businesses. The government has instituted programs to support technological development and create a conducive environment for startups. Similarly, like other emerging digital hubs, the Philippines has attracted international players, fostering a thriving startup scene. Key areas of focus include software development, business process outsourcing, and digital solutions. The nation's technology sector has progressed through government assistance, infrastructural investment, and a skilled pool of IT specialists. As we conclude our exploration of the economic landscapes of both nations, it's evident that both Indonesia and the Philippines have undergone impressive recent growth and development. However, a closer examination of significant measures and indicators reveals that Indonesia stands out as Southeast Asia's fastest-growing economy. Perhaps one big reason is geopolitical rather than economics, but that has a direct bearing on the Philippines' economy. In the Philippines, concerns evolve into worries, and worries turn into economic challenges, all stemming from the giant presence on the horizon, China, and its growing influence over the South China Sea. While Indonesia also deals with its own maritime disputes with China, the Philippines feels the impact a bit more intensely. It's a story woven from the plundering of resources, maritime intimidation, and a delicate dance of reliance. Picture essential fishing areas, vital for coastal communities, being affected by artificial islands appearing like unwanted coral, causing frustration and problems on Filipino shores. The once abundant fishing stocks dwindle, replaced by the sound of Chinese military drills and resource extraction vessels. The tourism sector takes a hit as well. The once popular white sand beaches and coral reefs, attracting international sunseekers, lose their charm when overshadowed by territorial tensions. Travelers avoid uncertain waters, and lost revenue whispers tales of closed hotels and deserted restaurants. The economic heartbeat of island communities stumbles, leaving fishermen and tour guides in a sea of uncertainty. But the impact extends beyond tourism and fishing. China's economic influence stretches far, pulling the Philippines into its orbit. Infrastructure projects funded by Beijing come with conditions that challenge Philippine sovereignty, hinting at debt traps and strategic compromises. The attraction of investment clashes with the discomfort of dependence, creating a delicate economic balance for Manila. Indonesia, with its expansive archipelago and diverse economy, may feel the effects of China's influence, but the Philippines bears the brunt. Its smaller size, closer proximity to disputed waters, and reliance on maritime resources makes it more vulnerable to the economic ripples from Beijing's assertive claims. Indonesia has also leveraged its vast archipelago and abundant resources to drive rapid growth across various industries. The nation's proactive investments in infrastructure development, manufacturing, and a burgeoning tourism sector have propelled it towards becoming an economic powerhouse. Conversely, the Philippines, with its burgeoning services industry, has successfully attracted foreign investors and cultivated a growth-friendly climate. The nation's emphasis on tourism, technology-driven sectors, and business process outsourcing services has created job opportunities and propelled economic advancement. Upon closer inspection of the data, it becomes apparent that Indonesia has maintained a higher growth rate and achieved vital milestones. The The sheer size of its population, combined with wise government decisions and financial support for human capital, has fostered an environment conducive to long-term economic growth. While the Philippines has made significant progress, it continues to grapple with challenges such as infrastructure limitations, regulatory hurdles, and regional inequities that need addressing for its economic prowess to fully unfold. It is crucial to recognize that economic expansion is not a zero-sum game. Indonesia and the Philippines possess distinctive advantages and strengths, and their success contributes to the overall development and prosperity of the region. Both nations can sustain their exceptional economic trajectories and play significant roles in shaping the future of Southeast Asia by fostering innovation, enhancing regional collaboration, and addressing the challenges that lie ahead. So, what are your thoughts on the Philippines and Indonesia? Let me know in the comments. And if you like the video, subscribe to the channel for more updates. And last but not least, be sure to watch our previous videos on the Philippines economy.